Bonjour. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Annyeong. Konnichiwa. There's the train. How are you? 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 Today, I will not let you go to sleep. I will not let you go to sleep until I name the instrument you play. Until I name the instrument you play, you cannot go to sleep. You cannot go to sleep. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. You can go to sleep if you play the maracas. You can go to sleep if you play the maracas. You can go to sleep. Maracas, 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 maracas. Next up. I'm looking at a wheel, guys, sorry. You can go to sleep if you play the cymbal. If you play the cymbal. By the way, if I say anything incorrectly, I'm sorry. You can go to sleep if you play the cymbal. You can go to sleep if you play the cymbal, 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 cymbal. Okay. Can you guess what's next? I don't know if you can guess what's next. I'll give you a hint. If you remember that video on YouTube a couple years ago, Epic Blank Guy, you can go to sleep if you play the saxophone. If you play the sax, you can go to sleep. Comment if you play the saxophone. Comment whatever instrument you play, and especially comment if I forget your instrument. Okay. Yes, you can go to sleep if you play the acoustic guitar. If you play an acoustic guitar, you can go to sleep. I know I just knocked out a bunch of viewers. If you play the acoustic guitar, you can go to sleep. Or you could just keep watching the video. I won't tell. You can go to sleep if you play the music box. If you play the music box, you can go to sleep. By the way, I don't have my mic cover on, so I'm sorry if you guys hear like noise or like that buff, that B, letter B sound, like reflecting on it. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry if it interrupts the ASMR. I have the gain kind of low. Tell me how you guys want the gain to be too. Okay. Good night, music box players. One sec. You. Yes, you. You know what I'm talking about. You can go to sleep if you play the triangle. If you play the triangle, you can sleep. Shout out my triangle players. Underrated, underrated. Shout out my triangle players. Underrated. Okay. You can go to sleep if you play the fiddle. If you play the fiddle, it's time to go to bed. snooze, trombone players. It's time to snooze. Good night to all of my friends who play the trombone. If you play the steel drums, it's time to go to bed. Good night to my steel drum players. Good night, 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 good night. Good night. Goodbye, steel drum players. I'm gonna miss you guys. Oh man. My first ever instrument. If you play the recorder. Good night. Good night to my recorder players. But you can stay up for like 5 more minutes if you play that one song. Hot cross buns. If you play that one song, you can stay up for like 5 more minutes. I trust you. Good night, recorder players. Or not, if you can play it. Banger, if you could play the ocarina, not only are you super duper cool, but you can sleep. You can sleep, ocarina players. You can sleep. I don't know anyone who plays the ocarina. I wish I did. I actually bought one like a long time ago. When I was younger, when I was really into Legend of Zelda. I have no idea where it went. I can't be honest with you. But I learned like a song or two. My accordion players, yeah. You think I wasn't gonna call you out? Well, here I am. You gotta go to bed, accordion. It's time to bed. It's time to sleep. It's time to bed. It's time to bed. Good night. Oh God, it might get loud. Fingers crossed. It didn't get too loud, right? I cannot be editing right now. I'm sorry. My friends in the banjo. Man, go if you play the banjo. Yes. You gotta go. Well, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, go to bed. I'm telling you to. Go to bed, banjo players. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night to my banjo friends. Good night, good night, good night, good night. This is an awesome one. If you play the cowbell. Comment if you play the cowbell. I want to know if you play the cowbell. Good night. Good night to my cowbell players. Y'all are awesome. Good night to my guys and gals and everyone else who plays the cowbell. 1 second, guys. I'm a little sick. Oh, I'm so dumb. I could just like... Trumpet players. You guys are not going to bed just yet. I didn't call you. Not yet. I just wanted to scare you, trumpet players. I just wanted to scare you. That's all. You can still stay awake. But those of you on the drums, it's time to go to bed. For the record, I don't mean people who like use a drum machine. Like if you know how to play a drum machine, you can stay awake. Or a snare drum. I don't know. I'm going off the list, but if you play the drums, good night. I'm going off the list. I don't know why. Okay. Although you guys on the chimes, if you play the chimes, it's time to sleep. Yeah, there's nothing to chime in. You have to sleep. Good night, chimes. Good night, chimes. Good night, chimes. Good night, chimes. Thanks for staying. Thanks for staying. Thanks for staying. If you play the whistle, goodbye. Good night, good night, good night to those who play the whistle. Good night to those that play the whistle, the whistle, the whistle. The whistle, the whistle, the whistle. The whistle, the whistle, the whistle. Whistle, 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 whistle. Whistle, 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 whistle. If you play the mellophone, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if it isn't. But if you play the mellophone, one, tell me what it is in the comments. Unfortunately, I don't know what the mellophone is, but do. Good night to you. Good night to you. Before you sleep, tell me what your instrument is. Those of you that play the mellophone. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Okay. To those of you who play the electric piano, you can sleep, you can sleep, you can sleep. Good night to those of you who play the electric piano. If you play the snare drum, you can sleep if you play the snare drum. Good night, good night, good night if you play the snare drum. Snare drum. I hate noise. If you play the xylophone, I knew someone who played the xylophone in middle school. So, if you play the xylophone, and you went to middle school with me, hello. But, just in general, if you play the xylophone, you can sleep, you can sleep, you can sleep, you can sleep, you can sleep. If you play the bagpipes, good night to you if you play the bagpipes. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night to my bagpipe players. Good night. Okay. I have a special proposition. Well, not a special proposition, but challenge. I'm gonna do 2 instruments now. If you want to stay awake and finish the video, you have to watch, either like right now or later, a video of the other instrument. Like, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. My flute players. And my tuba players. My flute and my tuba players. I haven't called tuba, right? My flute and my tuba players. So, you have to go to bed now. But, if my flute players, if you watch a video of a tuba, either now or tomorrow, I trust you, or my tuba players, if you watch a YouTube video of someone playing the flute, if you promise me you'll watch that, you can stay up for a bit more. But if not, good night to my flute and my tuba players, my flute and my tuba players. My ukulele players, my fellow ukulele players. I play the guitar and I play the ukulele. Good night to you guys. Good night. Good night to those of you who play the ukulele. Good night to those of you who play the ukulele. Good night, 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 good night. My cello players. I knew someone who played the cello for a very long time. Like, their whole life. Or no, I don't really know them anymore, but I know someone who has played the cello for the majority of their life. Good night to you guys who play the cello. I could go for some cello while I'm playing cello. unless you can, I don't know, I feel like if you can play, I'm gonna be so nice here, if you could play like Come As You Are, if you could play Come As You Are on the guitar, you could stay up for a bit more. Any Nirvana song, you could stay up a bit more. Okay, that was just loud for a second, sorry. My organ players, my organ players, my organ players. My organ players, you must go to bed, but if you live in Oregon and you play the organ, you can stay up. If you live in Oregon and you play the organ, you can stay up. Or if you've been to Oregon and you can play the organ, you can stay up. Shout out to all those who live in Oregon and play the organ. Good night, organ players. I'm so goofy. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the sickness that I am enduring. My God, my bongos players, If you play the bongos, you can go. If you play the bongos, good night to my bongo players. If you play the synthesizer, you can go to bed. If you play the synthesizer, you can go to bed. Also, that's pretty cool if you play the synthesizer. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night if you play the synthesizer. Alright, if you play the Tam Tam, you can go to bed. Oh man, if you play the Tam Tam and your name is Sam, you can stay awake. But my Tam Tam players, you can go to bed. Good night, Tam Tam players. Good night, Tam Tam. I wonder how that was named, the Tam Tam. Okay, if you play the English horn, you must go to bed. But if you speak a language that isn't English and you play the English horn, or can say any word that isn't in English and can play the English horn, you can stay up longer if you'd like. I'm just being a nice person. If you play the harmonica, you must go to bed. You must go to bed if you play the harmonica. I'm sorry, I can't think of an exception. Good night to my harmonica players. Good night. If you play the marimba, you must go to bed. Good night to my friends who play the marimba. If you play the kazoo, you have to go to bed. Or if you promise me you're gonna watch the Kazoo Kid on YouTube, you could stay up. If you promise me you're gonna watch the Kazoo Kid on YouTube, you could stay up. But good night to those who play the kazoo. Guess what this next one's? Let's see if you can guess this next one. Can you guess this next one? If you play the harp, you can go to bed. If you play the harp, you can go to bed. You can go to bed. Don't harp on it. If you play the harp, good night. If you play the bass drum, good night. If you play the bass drum. Also, all my drum players. was thinking of you. Pan flute players, I was thinking of you. I'm thinking of you right now. Pan flute players, you can go to bed. You can go to bed if you play the pan flute. Good night, 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 good night. If you play the clarinet, you gotta go to bed if you play the clarinet, unless your name is Claire and you play the clarinet. Then you can stay awake. But if not, good night. Good night. If you play the keyboard, if you play the keyboard, if you play the keyboard. Good night if you play the keyboard. But if you're watching this on a computer with a keyboard, you can stay awake. Okay. If you play the grand piano, you're fun at parties, but you gotta go to bed if you play the grand piano. If you play the grand piano, you gotta go to bed if you play the grand piano. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night to my grand piano players. If you, yes you, play the mandolin, you gotta sleep.